Supposed to be. Stay right there. Be a good chair. Don't you want to be a good chair? Stay right where I want you to go. So don't move and stay right there. And I'm tired of all this moving around. And even if I move, you need to stay where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to stay right there. Even if I move. That's what you do. So you're going to stay and be good. So stay right there and don't move around and all of this and all of these turning around. Stay right where you're supposed to be for the whole show. For the whole show. And I don't want to have to tell you all throughout the show like I've been doing. I don't want to tell you. You can't move. You have to stay right there where you're supposed to be. So stay put, be good, be a good chair, and stay right where you're supposed to go. And that goes for you guys too. These wires and everything. This cabinet here, stay where you're supposed to go. Desk, stay where you're supposed to be. Don't move around. And everything, computer and mug and everything else. And be good. Are you going to be good? Stay where you're supposed to be.
We're live.
Okay.
We're live.
All right, you can go live now.
We're live. I whispered.
Live.
I whispered.
We just went live.
I whispered it too. Yeah.
Just when you whispered it.
Yes.
So
I whispered
is
live.
it green? Or are we actually live?
We're green square.
Right now. Okay, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Skeleton Realm Live, episode 93. It's Wednesday, January 31st. Today we say bye-bye to January. Everybody do a wave in the chat to say bye-bye to January. Guys, we had such a great month this month, which we enjoyed so much, but that's the end of the month.
It's almost not a zine episode. Not quite a zine episode.
Don't even say that word to confuse some of those roamers that are a little bit slower. We don't want to confuse them. I'm just kidding. Roamers are quick and sharp. Guys, not a zine episode. He's got such a good point. You have such a good point. Welcome to the show. And never go live until I tell you, and I don't know how many times I'm supposed to tell you, that when we go live is when I tell you to go live. You click the button and go live. So guys, okay. Cheers to that. I got my Pump Me mug. We got this, was finally clean. This went to do extensive cleaning. I had it specially cleaned at a special cleaners. They have a clothing cleaners and there's a dish cleaners for special dishes. Now you don't, if you buy one of these in the shop, you can get that on skellypedia.org. You don't have to have yours specially cleaned. You can clean it in a regular dishwasher, but I like to get mine sparkling clean to make sure it's super clean and ready to pump. So pump me, guys. Get that mug in the shop as well. Bye-bye.
Let's hear it for the Pump Me mug. Cleaning ain't easy. That's what they say.
So we were a little bit late this week, which is normal, so we're basically on time. But we're sorry about that, guys. We're putting some last finishing touches on some of the preparations for tonight. Tonight's going to be an incredible show. I woke up this morning thinking about the show tonight.
What'd you say? When you woke up this morning? Gosh, I need to focus you and de-exposure you. Gosh.
You can go do that if you'd like.
Can you talk to the Romans for me?
Yeah, so guys, I woke up this morning thinking about how great the show was going to be tonight. I got a little bit nervous thinking about how good it was going to be, but then I realized there's nothing to be sad, anxious, or nervous about when something so great is coming, and it's so great to be excited about something that's going to be great because we know it's going to be great. I'm already sweating super hard because I'm geared and decked out in some of this great warm Skeleton Realm gear, which is also available in the shop. Dark Marker says, Sam always hits that dang button early, and that is so true, and so we need to get on to him about that and let him know that we don't want to see that. So guys, let Sam know you don't want him to start the show before we're supposed to, right? You guys don't want to start the show before we're supposed to. So, you know, sometimes that means it goes a little bit late, past 8, but that's worth it because they don't want to see what's going on before the show actually is supposed to start. That's not, the fans don't actually like that. It's like a bad version of behind the scenes.
Curse word detected.
You know what I mean?
Before the scenes.
So guys, what a great episode we have tonight. I got double mud tonight. Look at that. I got cold mud and hot mud. And so I'm not going to ever reveal what my mud is in this cup.
We're pretty thankful for the weather today, aren't we, Doug? Because
We're
it's not
thankful.
so cold.
That's right. But I still like a cold beverage. So what that is, guys, is that's Coca-Cola Zero.
Oh, crap.
Sam and I went up to the store earlier, and I went reaching for a classic Diet Coke. I'm really an enjoyer of Diet Coke. I said I wasn't going to shout out some of the beverages anymore, some of the brands, but I have to shout it out because I've been getting really into my Diet Cokes again. I've been drinking a lot of Diet Coke. Really something that I enjoy in my life, something we enjoy around our house. Diet Coke, yum. So I went down to the gas station to get a Diet Coke. Guys, all they had was Coke Zero. But I do like the Coca-Cola Zero Cherry. They didn't have that. They just had plain old Coke Zero. And yeah, so anyway, just thought I'd share that. Ah! I'm already sweating.
You can buy that in the shop.
It's a little too warm. But we shouldn't complain, Doug.
No, we shouldn't complain because the guests are so great tonight.
Well, who is first?
Guys, the first guest tonight is handed down grandfather, Mr. Betterman. So we talk about grandfathers a lot on the show. One of the main guests we do have are our grandfathers. Some of the Realmers' grandfathers have been on. We actually wrote a book about grandfathers, the special relationship a grandfather and his grandchildren have, which is a certain special type of dynamic in a family that we love, and we cherish that. So we're really pro-grandfather on the show. We love grandfathers. And so we're not talking about a regular grandfather like we've had before, like we've had almost every week. What we're talking about this week is Mr. Betterman. He's a special type of grandfather. He's a handed-down grandfather. Oh. So he's a grandfather that you inherit as your grandfather down through the years. Isn't that cool? So if it's your father's grandfather, now he's yours. And maybe it's an older sibling's grandfather and it's a hand-me-down. And hand-me-down has a negative connotation, doesn't it? A hand-me-down clothing, hand-me-down car, something like that you get if you're the youngest sibling. You know what I'm talking about. You get something handed down so you go, oh, that's old, it's used up. And yes, Mr. Betterman, the grandfather, is very used up. He's old, of course, because he's a grandfather, but we cherish that. We say a hand-me-down grandfather is something that's really cool. So we're gonna see who he's on right now. We're gonna see how he got handed down to that individual and who handed that grandfather down and allowed that grandfather to be inherited by that individual. Mr. Betterman, who are you and who are you with? We'll shout it from the mountaintops. Can't find a better man. After that, guys, we got Jason's friend, Michael. Sam, you're a friend of Michael, right?
Oh, yeah, and he's never been on the show before, right?
That's right, Jason's friend, Michael.
First time.
We're really into Jason on the show. We talk a lot about Jason. Acid Mass says, me grandpa name is Jeremy Bath Salts. That's nice, Acid. Uh-oh. So yeah, we talk a lot about Jason.
Headlines a lot lately.
I know. We talk a lot about Jason on the show. We don't talk enough about Michael. And a lot of, we get pushback from that. If it's like a super Michael-heavy episode, and I'm talking about Michael a lot, and I'm interested in Michael, and I want to bring Michael to the forefront of that episode, sometimes Jason has to take a back seat. And I get that in the show notes. People tell me that at the end of the show. They say, you're really Michael-heavy. They say, you're really Michael-heavy this week. What about Jason? And I'm so happy to appease. And then the other way around, they say, you're really Jason-heavy this week. What about Michael? Guys, this week we got Jason's friend, Michael. So now we're totally set because Jason's going to be here as well, which I should have said on that guest when I announced that guest. I should have said that as well Jason would be there. Not just Jason's friend, Michael, but Jason and Michael, who is Jason's friend, will be here. Oh, shit.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It was implied.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Who's after that, Doug? Would you?
Yes. Doug Marker says my friend was late. Can we restart? Sam started early.
No.
No, he said no. Yeah. $4.99.
No, I mean I didn't start. We can restart. Who's first? Who's before that? Fuck, I don't know. Excuse me. Pardon.
Hush, 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 hush,
Curse word detected.
hush, dude, hush, dude,
Curse
hush,
word
dude, hush,
detected.
hush, 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 hush.
Yeah.
Hush, hush, dude, wait.
I didn't know if you meant hush now.
Wait, hush, wait.
You know what I forgot to do?
What?
De-expose your camera. So
Oh, come on, go, hurry, go, yeah. It's too bright, the exposure's too high. Guys, after that, we've got regurgitated guests from many episodes ago. Now, a lot of the critique on this show, again, is too much Jason, too much Michael, too many repeats, too many repeat guests, too many repeat segments. And guys, we looked at these notes. And we looked at some of these emails and we printed them out and got a Sharpie and made a bunch of red marks on our red Sharpies. And those Sharpies were really fragrant. We sat in a small room with no ventilation, marking all over these emailed notes from MeMoreTV and from you guys, the fans. And one of the things we kept circling was, gosh, it's the same Michael, same Jason, same guests over and over. And we're seeing patterns that are playing same over and over and over. And some people like to use a derogatory term to refer to that as regurgitated.
Curse word detected.
And here on this show, we love regurgitation. We don't see that as a negative.
Detected.
Because we love, and that happens in nature when a bird regurgitates to a baby bird.
Feeding times 2.
That's normal. That's lovely. That's normal. Touche says, just firebombed my local Darson's grill. Ow! The Fallout 1100 says, hey guys, Mr. Beast made shrimp fra diavolo in our kitchen today, even though he knows my partner has a shellfish allergy. Beast! That's dangerous. There could be a lawsuit there. So where was I? So yeah, we're having regurgitated guests on from episodes, many episodes ago. And so Sumi, we said, let's lean into that. Let's bring on some of those old guests and regurgitate them as well. Some of those old ideas and just keep regurgitating them. After that, we've got mechanical helpers, the Tiny Tool team. These are small mechanical helpers that are involved inside of small mechanism. I studied mechanism.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wheels. A wheel would be a mechanism.
Wheel, axis.
Hush. Hush.
Yes.
Hush. Gears, like a gear on a small pocket watch.
Curse word detected.
Gear mechanism inside a machine. Some of the great mechanism inside of my. So, would this be a mechanism?
No.
Well. Some of the gears inside,
It's a felt tip.
Hush.
Not a ballpoint.
Everything has a mechanism inside. So these are mechanical helpers. These are the Tiny Tool team. So these are the guys that go in, right in, and get that stuff fixed. Tiny style with tiny tools. Any mechanism you want. Say a pen or a ballpoint pen with a spring.
Curse word detected.
A ballpoint pen, inkjet pen with
Curse
a
word
spring.
detected.
They could go in and repair that for you. Kongu says, I got steeped today. Would y'all ever try that? Steeped? Like a tea? You got steeped in a hot, boiling water?
He went to
means.
the sauna with leaves.
That's cool. I would try that if that's what you're talking about, Kongu. I would definitely try that. I would try getting steeped.
Who's after that?
After that, we got Bugs from the backyard with messages to share. Now, I spend a lot of time in my backyard and my front yard to match, but mostly my backyard. And when I go out there, I see lots of ant beds. Who sees ant beds? In their backyard, right here. Luke says, Sam, don't underestimate the mighty pen. Mightier than swords. Absolutely.
Curse
what
word
I said.
detected.
So when I go out in the backyard, I see lots of bugs, I see ant beds and all this. And what I see is decipher messages when those ants are crawling down, like say, so for me, for instance, in my yard, when the ants go down the western side of their ant hill, and at a certain time when the sun is setting, I know that they're telling me certain messages. And I can confirm that by searching on Google, all sorts of different things pertaining to that. It's kind of hard to explain out loud when I actually try to explain it. But when I get on Google and I do Google image search, I do a reverse image search of it, and then I'll go and I'll download some of the images that come up. There's other ant beds and stuff like that, and then I'll find the keywords of that. It's kind of a long process. I won't go into that, but some of them, so for instance, the western side, if they're going down at an incline on the western side of the anthill while the sun is going down, so if the sun is hitting that, that's a certain message. Now, if it's early morning and they're going down the western side, different message. Same pertains to the eastern side of that ant bed. And mostly the ant beds in my yard are sort of growing in an orientation where they're symmetrical, almost like the Great Pyramids, which is a whole other thing. So the pyramids are actually connected to this because this gets into the geometry of it, and the scale of that is actually similar too because I've measured it out. So when you find in nature the Fibonacci sequence, you also find the size of the structures will actually be equal. It'll be a scale model of the circumference of the Earth too. So I won't get into that, but anyway, guys, see some of these bugs and ants in my yard have been getting me to Google certain things, and it's been really interesting.
Oh, careful, careful. You know what I'm thinking? We should upgrade these. Costco has these way better ones.
Yeah, I know. He's pissing me off to match. I don't like him.
Curse word detected.
Ow! All right. Gosh.
Who's after that?
After that, guys, we've got hand-picked experts in Tarology, the candy science experts. So double expert style. Candy is such an incredible science. I don't know if your university that you attended, I attended a pretty prestigious university. We did have a candy science department, but I graduated university in about 2014.
Curse word detected.
In 2014, and since then, I mean, guys, it's been 10 years. Wow, gosh, it's been 10 years.
Oh my God.
Oh man, time really flies. So I graduated university my undergrad degree in 2014. So it's been 10 years. And guys, the candy science department at my university has blown up.
Curse word detected.
And so what you can do is when you get the degree there for the PhD in candy, you can do for sweet or sour or tart or all different chocolate. You can have a chocolate degree, PhD in chocolates, like Wonka.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yes.
Hi.
Wonka
Candy.
Online University.
Who wouldn't want a candy degree? Oh, and I studied candies because they're so yummy. Yay! So, this is tartology. Some of the experts in tartology, maybe they did the dissertation on warheads.
Curse word detected.
Remember warheads? We used to enjoy those.
The Manhattan Project for Candy.
It's inappropriate. I don't say that.
It's topical due to the movie.
Gosh. After that, guys, we've got long staves from medieval days that were used by important figures. Some of the ancient medieval. Oh, Liam Chiavarelli says, my cat's name is Gorm, and I'm worried about his lineage. Do you think he will be a hardcore style criminal? You don't think he will be a hardcore style criminal, do you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Gorm is a great name. Gorm is a great name. I wouldn't judge that based on his name, his or her name. Gorm is a great name. Gorm is an incredible name. It's a regal name. Just because we've had some people in history that have abused that name, so to speak, doesn't mean that the name itself holds any bearing on that individual, whether it be an animal or a human being, or a plant for that matter. It doesn't have any bearing on their propensity to disengage, or wrong word, to engage in naughty behavior.
Curse word detected.
So we
Well
appreciate
said.
Gorms. Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah. So I was saying, these are long staffs from medieval days where wizards and important figures in medieval history would use a staff. I'm so ready. Oh,
Yeah, I
God.
know.
I'm like really pumping. I had too much. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay. So, all right. Sorry, dude. Sorry. All right. Sorry.
Curse
Oh,
word
God, where did it-
detected.
Okay. I'm really ready. Right? I'm really ready. Oh, okay.
Curse word detected.
I'm like ready to go.
Let's get ready.
Okay. My chair keeps moving.
Who's after?
Okay, guys, after that, we've got clean cloths ready to be used throughout the house. So these is a stack of clean cloths. I don't know if some of you guys use washcloths
Curse word detected.
in your shower or something. Do you use a washcloth?
No.
Yeah, that's dirty.
Curse word detected.
Some of you, a lot of these would, in my home, I would probably, now these are here in the studio, so we don't have a lot of use for cloths in the studio. Maybe we do, though. We could clean some of our screens, but these are clean cloths that are ambiguous types of cloth. You know, they have a kitchen rag or
Curse word detected.
a bathroom hand drying towel in the
Curse
bathroom.
word
This is
detected.
like ambiguous. So this could be, I mean, you could have this in your kitchen, you could have it in laundry, you could have it in your bedroom, bathroom, any room in the house, living room, and this could be used to clean a spill. I mean, it could be used to dry hands. This could be used for a lot of things. You could even use this to have your pet roll up on and get cozy on, because some of them are a little bigger. But they're clean, they've been through the wash, and so they're really multi-purpose. You could even use to wipe a car. They're just multi-purpose cloth. Do not lose that. I'm gonna put that right, stop. The fact that you're so eager shows me that you don't understand the responsibility of what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay,
so,
go on.
So listen. I want to put this.
Yeah.
I want to put this right by your mouse and keyboard,
Okay.
Curse word detected.
and I want you to make sure that it does not move through the whole show. I don't want it to move 1 micron, 1 centimeter.
Can do.
Yeah?
I promise.
You're ready.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So show me that eagerness that you showed me before.
Before.
Show me.
Yes, sir.
There it is. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here.
Okay. I appreciate it.
So, guys,
I won't let you down. Yes, go
some
on.
of our keen editors watch the whole show if that moves, and I don't care if I move it. It's his responsibility to stop me.
Don't move it.
You have to stop me.
Oh, wait.
That was close.
I thought
I
you
could've
said the
moved
editors
it.
have to stop you. Well, the editors can stop you.
Gosh.
Gosh.
He's
Curse
funny.
word detected.
He's funny. Oh, God.
Who's after that?
After that, guys, we've got quick dancers who you can't even see. They are so fast at dancing. I went to a ballet last year.
Curse word detected.
With my family on Broadway.
Curse
And
word
we
detected.
saw,
What'd you see?
we saw, oh gosh, what was it called?
What was it called?
Scrubbers. It was called Scrubbers. And it was a great dance, I almost said movie. Because I'm so, Because I'm so modern pilled, you know, like I'm so modern technology pilled. I almost said movie, but guys, it was a great play, musical play. And some of the dancers in that play employed some of that technique that I thought, right? Because they were dancing so fast, scrubbing so much. They had all the tables out and the windows and everything. Scrubbing. And I said, oh my gosh, I leaned over to a man sitting next to me. I'd never met him before. He's wearing a tuxedo. It was very formal. I went over and said, hey man, if you blink, you might miss something. And
Why did you say that?
He laughed so hard he started vomiting actually, but I think it was a little bit in his whatever. Anyway, and that was my opinion of it. I thought this is so fast I can barely see it. Now that experience of seeing those people in that play, that is nothing compared to these people here. They dance so fast you literally can't see it. You ever see the movie Clock Stoppers?
Oh, with Frankie Muniz.
Yeah, I think he was he in Clock Stoppers?
Yes, star.
Can we, maybe Dana,
Amanda
run a poll.
Amanda
run a
Bynes
poll.
and Frankie Muniz.
No, run a poll. Was Frankie in Clock Stoppers?
Starring Amanda.
Say what, Frankie and Amanda in Clock Stoppers? We need to get some, anyway. You know the movie where they stop and clock on their watch and...
Yeah, the
Curse
water's
word
frozen
detected.
in midair.
And they can go and do all sorts of things. It's like that with dancing so hard.
But that's slow. Oh, they're fast. I get it. Okay, who's after that?
You're thinking of the movie where they're secret agents.
No.
Agent Cody.
No.
Cody?
No. Clock
Agent
Stoppers.
Cody? Double O Cody.
Clock Stopper Cody.
It was called Double O Cody.
It's Clock Stopper Cody.
All right, guys. After that, we've got my shoes.
So let's see them. Sneak
I
peek.
got been wearing these now. I have another pair, not from the ones from the other night.
So tell about them.
Just a pair of shoes that I'm wearing tonight. So my shoes are going to be on, which is really cool. Guys, after that, we've got erased data from all Realmers' trash buckets on their computer and their search histories from their browsers. So if you're a Realmer, and I think you know if you are or not, if you're new, you've escaped this. If you're new, you would have escaped this fate. But if you're a Realmer and you know it, if you're a Realmer and you know that you're a Realmer, you know who you are, you're on the list, we've got access to your device, we've had access the whole time, so we've got all the items in your trash bucket now. I will say, if you went to your trash bucket and you emptied your trash and deleted those files permanently, you're safe. You're safe, we don't see any of those files. But guys, guess what? If your trash bucket's full, and I know you guys are scrambling right now to release that bucket, but guys, it's too late because we gathered the data at about 6 a.m. this morning. So if you released your bucket at 5 a.m., you're good. If you released your bucket last night, you're super good. And if you deleted your search history as well, you're good as well. And if you use a private browser mode every time you go online for security purposes, then you're good too. But guys, we're going to have access to all that. We're going to be going over that later, and we're going to be going over it extensively on the Paters Podcast, which you can join our Patreon for $5 a month and get access to after the show, which will be an additional hour. So we're going to be enjoying that as well. But guys, we will be combing through some of that data from some of y'all's devices. And I haven't seen it yet, but we did have our intern here. We do have an intern, a college-aged intern at the local art school, is one of our interns. I had him comb through it. And he came up to me and said, Mr. Bleichner, I combed through all the data. And I said, okay, what'd you find? And I kid you not, he paused for a moment, just projectile vomit.
Oh, just thinking about his memories about sifting and...
I said, take a half day. Take a half day.
That's nice.
Yeah. Acid Matt says, I only visit the official Bible web store. Thank you, Acid. We really appreciate that kind of stuff. We love that.
Whoops.
And that's why we love you so much. Thank you so much, Acid Mask.
Oh, you're touching the screen.
Whoops, I can touch it.
How's your iPad?
The pad's doing great. I've got it locked so that it will not go to sleep. It'll just remain awake the whole time, which we'd love.
Will you say who's after that?
Ender says, I will send 1,000 if you move the thing back there. It's just hard. It's just difficult. Guys, after that, we've got parking lot deal haters. So these guys are tough. And I've actually appreciated some of these individuals in the past because what happens is I get to a store. Now, I think these are the ones from Kohl. These are ones from Kohl's, and we'll get into that in a moment about Kohl's because we love Kohl's. Kohl's, K-O-H-L-S, one of the great stores, big box stores here in the United States community. These are parking lot deal haters. So when you get to the store, for instance, this store, Kohl's, and because there's a great summer sales event, summer rush for some of these deals, these guys hate deals. So they're going to be running interference against the deals. So it's almost like a game. So it kind of makes you want to go find the deals because it's fun to kind of get juked out by them. And they'll try to tackle you, get you back in your car, scare you away to not get the deals. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's so negative. Oh my gosh, they're going to stop you from getting a great deal like Kohl's or one of these other stores. Well, I have a silver lining because I went to Kohl's the other day and they really got me to not go in. They really stopped me. They pushed me right back in the car, physically, really intense. I got back in the car. I went home. I checked online. I got a much better deal on Amazon.
Oh,
Curse
joke's on
word
them.
detected.
So actually, they helped me find the best deal. Yeah. All right, guys, after that, we've got Cola Tom, the Coca-Cola tank trickster at Cinema 8 Movietown Plaza. So this is one of the really great events here in Atlanta at Cinema 8. I don't know if you guys have a Cinema 8 in your town. We've got 3 or 4 Cinema 8s. It's one of my favorite movie experiences, but this is the Cinema 8 with Movietown Plaza. This is Cola Tom. He's a new mascot there, a part of their event that's going on through the winter. And how it works is Coca-Cola Tom every week, he goes into the, or I think it might even be daily, he goes in the back there at the fountain and he sprinkles in his special dust into the Coca-Cola tank. And what comes out is a flavored cola. So like last week, he put in orange dust, and so the cola tasted orange, but here's the really fun part. They don't tell you what dust that Cola Tom puts in, and so when you get into the movie, you have to guess. And if you guess correctly and text your guess to the number in time, you get 1% off your next purchase ticket at the theater, and they reveal it before the movie starts. So it's just a really fun way to bring the kids, bring anybody you want, and drink some of that cola and go, is that a hint of orange? Is that a hint of lemon? What is that? And if you guess it correctly, you're so rewarded.
You know, Mike works at the AMC down at Madison Yards, and he does the projectionist booth.
Yeah.
And so before they do the pre-roll before the previews,
yeah,
he has a USB that has the cola reveal, the powder reveal.
Yeah.
And they have to put it in a Ziploc.
Oh, they put it in Ziploc so nobody can check.
Yeah, and so not even the employees know.
Oh.
So I know what you were thinking. Don't even bother trying to ask Mike what the answer is.
So you're telling me if I went into the theater to see a film, don't even bother texting Mike before I text my answer to the number.
He knows
not
because
even
of
him.
the bag. But it's
well, what about whoever's putting the powder in? Don't they see on the box that it says orange powder?
You don't know how that works.
They don't even tell them.
Well, they don't have to label it with the explicit. It's like Coca-Cola. You know how Coca-Cola works. It's similar to that. They use variables like letters for the Coca-Cola ingredients.
One of my favorite things about Cola Tom is how joyous he is. He's really happy. And so he puts me in a good mood, even about to see a horror movie or a murder mystery. Cola Tom's joy just makes me feel so happy before I actually start to sit through the film. So I actually get joyful even for a horror movie. And it stays through the whole dang thing. So maybe he's ruining it for some of the horror directors, right?
I think a lot of people enjoy horror films even though they're unpleasant.
Hush, hush.
Who's after that?
Guys, after that, we've got Justin Michael, the fashion boss. Unless you're living under a rock, if you're living in New York City as a fashionista or a fashionisto, you know all about Justin Michael, the fashion boss. Some of the great products that have come out, bags and pants.
Curse word detected.
Mostly just bags and pants, but Justin Michael is the boss of a fashion style.
Whoa, that scared you like it scared me?
Yeah, it did scare me. Guys, after that, we've got Martians from Mars with spacecraft, and yeah, they are also green. Yeah. Martians from Mars with spacecraft, and yeah, they are also green. Little green men from Mars and a silver spacecraft are here to let us know what it's all about. Tell us about Martian environment and Mars. Take me to your leader style, a green man style, and a small craft. Yeah. Guys, after that, we've got large rotund man at Kohl's. So I said I would bring up Kohl's again because it had a big week at Kohl's. A large rotund man at Kohl's who spit all over me in line for the bathroom. So this was not on purpose. I was in line for the restroom at Kohl's. It's way in the back. They really hide it there. You got to go through the double doors. And you don't even know it's there unless you ask an employee, but they'll let you go back there. There's like a mop bucket. It's real. They're not supposed to let customers use it. But so I was in line waiting. There's a large, obese, rotund man.
Curse word detected.
And he was sort of breathing really heavy and just sort of coughing a little bit and a little bit of spit. I think it was a little bit of spit up, like, and just a spit. And I got a little gorb just landing right on my face. And so we don't fault him for that. But we're so excited that we get to actually meet him now because I thought, man, I'm going to call him and track him down, find his home address, and find him on one of these free websites online to figure out his home address and some phone numbers he's had in the past. And so I dialed all those phone numbers, and lo and behold, I found him. And so, yeah, there he is. He's a large rotund man at Kohl's just spit all over me. In line for the bathroom. Cal Max says, but you will not say they are aliens? I will not say. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah.
You've had two guys this week throw up after meeting you.
I know, that's crazy, right? That's hard to even believe. I like to see how long we go because I get confused.
I can tell.
Okay, we're good. Guys.
Who's that?
Guys, after that we've got pumped and rounded heel havers. Have you guys seen Sam, have you seen a pumped and rounded heel?
Yes.
Yeah. So confession time.
What?
I had a pumped and rounded heel. It wasn't on both heels, but for a while in college, I had a pumped and rounded heel. I had it pumped up real tight almost every single weekend, and I would have it real round. So mine was super rounded. This is back when you could have a pumped up heel, and it wouldn't be rounded. It could be squared. It would be sort of amorphous. But that Achilles tendon, that heel, that right on the bottom of the foot, sort of up to the Achilles tendon right there, I had mine pumped and rounded. So I had a big gorb right there, perfectly spherical, and I got real tired of it. And I'll tell you why. Shoes. Putting on a shoe, you can't fit into the shoe right. I was wearing sandals all the time, and now keep in mind, I had one heel pumped and rounded, and so I would wear a sandal on my right foot, and on my left foot I'd have a classic boot or a tennis shoe, sneaker to match, but on my right foot I'd have a sandal. So you never had a pumped and rounded heel.
You only do one heel at a time.
Well, it doesn't matter. It just depends on your taste.
But I'm speaking about you.
I would do my right heel, yes. Yes, and so anyway, we've got pumped and rounded heel havers. I thought this trend was gone. You walk around, you see somebody at the grocery store or something, and they've got if you're down at the beach and everybody's in flip-flops, you can see people's heels real well.
Yeah.
You'll see like a lot of loose skin right there. you'll be like, yeah, they used to have a pumped and rounded heel. You can just tell.
Oh, yeah.
And some people have it surgically cinched up so that it's a little tighter, but you can tell. So if you look at mine, I'm real, like my skin's real loose. You can see where I used to have the rounded heel. So, and I was like, man, I haven't seen somebody with one of these in a while. It's rare that you see it. They were real in vogue,
When?
2010, 2012. So yeah.
Who's after that now, please?
After that, guys, we got Twisted Lance, the Circus King, and heir to Lance brand snacks. Have you enjoyed a Lance brand snack?
Remind me. Who are
Lance brand?
snacks?
Lance makes all sorts of types of snacks. Kind of an alter ego, not an alter ego, but kind of an evil twin or a good twin to Lay's, Frito-Lay. With Lance, a great brand of snacks. They make crackers with the cheese on the middle or peanut butter. Lance is a great brand. They make potato chips as well.
Curse word
and
detected.
all sorts of great stuff. And so a lot of people don't realize that Lance, the Circus King, who runs the circus, who's the king of the circus, right? I mean, there's only been a few, and he's the current one we've got. He is also heir to the Lance brand snacks, and his first name is Lance.
By coincidence or
Yes.
fate? Or I mean.
I don't know his last name.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. He's not Mr. Lance. He's just Lance. We've got an ad for Google Chrome's coming up, so we're gonna clap and skip it. But Felix May Shadow says, "Can you assure my friend Rachel that pumping and busting is non-dirty style, please?" Yes, absolutely. I'm so glad that you asked that, Felix. Pumping and busting not dirty.
Curse word detected.
On our show, we employ language and terminology and slang that we have reappropriated to mean something positive and fun. So when we say pump me, it means pump me up. Pump, let's get pumped, let's get a pump workout, let's get pumped up, aka excited. And busting is like, I'm busting at the seams, getting ready to go. I'm ready to bust. I'm ready to come in the show and have a great show. I'm busting. I'm so excited. I'm busting. You run up, you say, I'm busting. So that's not dirty. And so just, it's a really easy way to find somebody who is dirty, who hears that and goes, ew, dirty, right off the bat. And you'll see right off the gate. You say pump, oh, they go dirty in there. Right off the bat, you say bust. They go, oh, dirty. That means that they're tormented by dirty thoughts. And so what we do is we say, there's another way. You don't have to be tormented by dirtiness. And you can take pump, and you can say pump all day long.
Curse word detected.
And you can say bust all day long.
Curse
and
word
you'll
detected.
never be dirty because if you're a rum.
Thanks, man.
I love you, dude. You too. You inspire me so much. You inspire me so much, man.
Yeah.
God, I love that. So thank you, Felix, for asking that. Felix is a great super chatter.
Set him up. What a setup.
Can we just appreciate Felix as a super chatter? Gosh, some of the best super chatters of all time are Felix. Let's go. Yes.
A realmer with 2 names.
3 names.
Well, 2
names!
identities. Let's hear it. Chapo! Thank you. Who's after that now?
Chapo.
What?
After that, we got dogs with attitude. Acid Mass says it's just like when you go up to a stranger at the mall and say, I'm about to bust. It's normal and it's okay. In the shame. I would agree with that. I would say don't go up to a non-realmer and just say that. I would say I wouldn't suggest that. That's a little too, I would say, have you heard of Skeleton Realm Live? Would you like to check out the show? Give them a sticker and then say, here's my phone number. Give them your phone number, ask for theirs. And it's not a dating thing. It's not like a romantic thing. You say, I want to get your number. I want to talk to you later. And then when they go and watch, you can check in on them a couple days later. Hey, did you watch the show? Did you subscribe? Did you go to join the Discord? Then start having a dialogue with them. And then finally, when they're like, yeah, I watched, then say, are you ready to bust? So then throw that on because then they'll understand. But a total stranger coming up and saying that, oh, I don't know, that's too much. It's like if our show is like a medicine, it's like just throwing them on the most condensed medicine all at once. You want to start them.
Nice and easy.
Bojender says, this is just hearsay, but I heard I heard say of a mention of the possibility that one of tonight's guests was planning to be dirty, so keep an eye on them. Okay, thank you, Bob. Well, it's hearsay, so we're not going to take it as...
Yeah, you spread a rumor, it's likely more come true. Isn't that right? Who's after that?
Yeah. Guys, dogs with attitude. So we hear this and people go, uh-oh. Get the muzzles out, get the leashes out, get some of the treats out to reward good behavior as well, which we might be needing to reinforce some of the good behavior because some of that bad behavior is going to be out and about with that bad attitude with a dog. So get the muzzles out and get the leashes out. Get some of the treats out to reward some of the good behavior because we want to reward good behavior to eliminate some of that bad behavior too. And get the muzzles out and the leashes are out. And I say, hush before you go into that. Because this, look at the dog. Look at number 19. Dogs with attitude. Do you see what comes after that?
Oh, yeah.
In parentheses, guys, good.
Wow.
So these are dogs with good attitude, who are just chill with a great attitude. So there's showing some of the bias, some of the negative bias that some of you guys might have had. When I say dogs with attitude, your mind just goes, oh, that attitude. No, guys, these are dogs with great attitude. And we love a creature, a dog, a cat, any type of creature and pet that has a great attitude that we love and keeps us company. We love that.
Curse word detected.
And guys, last but certainly not least, we've got Kraft Parmesan cheese, which we love. We put this on everything, don't we, Sam?
Yeah. What do you like to put it on, Doug? We got.
I put it on everything. I put it on my French fries. I put it on my cheeseburgers. I'll put it on my potato chips.
You know, it's a really good little trick, a little food hack you see on TikTok.
Yeah.
Get a scoop of Cool Whip.
Oh.
Drizzle or yeah. Sprinkle this on, and then a nice drizzle of canola oil.
Curse word detected.
Yeah, that gets me barking because I'm excited about that. Yeah, I put that on a piece of pie, a piece of cake. Parmesan makes everything delicious. Put that on your sweets, a brownie, anything. I dust it over the top of, like, if I'm doing a ranch dip, dipping my pizza crust in ranch, I'll do parm in the ranch and mix it up like a ranch dip.
It kind of gets wetter when it's gooder. When it's wetter, it's gooder. Wouldn't you agree on the parm? Because you can put on
Yes.
The water activates it versus like the pepperoni's grease kind of does not activate it as much.
It just adds, and you know what the thing about this is, even if it's not adding a ton of flavor, it's adding all those calories you need. So if you don't even notice, it's like you eat something that you could do without the parm, but you just want to dump that parm on because you just want to add in that energy because we need that energy. Necromancer Slaw says, pump me in the Thanksgiving way.
Yum.
So yeah, we love our...
Hallo, Entschuldigung, Boys, up here. Hallo, up here.
Oh, look.
Hey, it's Colt.
Be a good fellow and untie that rope for me.
The what rope?
Yes, that rope.
The rope back here. Oh, I was kind of wondering what that was. Oh, now I see. Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you want me to untie?
Just lower him down,
Yeah,
I guess.
see.
Can you get him down here?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you loosen him out? Let's
give him a little tug.
He needs a little grease.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Easy goesy. Lower him down.
Up.
Hey.
Up.
Come on down.
Oh. Perfect.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Up.
All right, easy go.
Hey, stuck.
Here he is. Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Hey, man.
There he is. Okay. What's up, dude?
Servus. You remember me?
Yeah.
I'm Kröte Reinhold.
Hi.
Of course. What's up, man?
What's going on,
Please
man?
pardon me, Douglas and Samuel, but I cannot stand to see two groaning boys eating that terrible powder. That Kraft cheese is like the dust of the lumber mill.
Okay.
Grauslich. Now look under your chairs and find a proper meal to enjoy.
Well, this?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Can you?
Yeah. You wanna?
It's heavy. Yeah, let's get the.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Food. Okay,
Colt,
this
what
kind of
is
a
this?
cooking. Let's see here.
What is this, Colt?
What's going on
Truly
here?
healthy for your hearts. You two are groaning boys after all.
Oh.
These are sourced locally and will help
stinks.
you groan.
Okay.
Sourced locally. Okay.
So.
Thank you, Krota. Is that it?
Is that we just?
Just start eating it. I'm not really that hungry right now, but
Do you want to try it?
It's
Kinda
really
stinks.
okay. It stinks. Yeah.
Anyways, I must be off now. As we have said, alles hat der End, nur die Wurst hat zwei. Pfiat euch.
All right. Just hoist them up, I guess. Pump them up. Pump them up.
All right.
Bye.
See ya. Okay, he said sourced locally. It's kind of like locally where? Like it's Bavaria? It's not
he
local.
said he
So
was-
local to him is kind of different than local to us.
Okay, that's
Yeah, guys, so I don't know. Ooh, I stuck my finger and it stinks.
it really does stink.
Okay, and it's really cold. So
Cold.
it might be good with the craft. I'm not sure if we should. Let's put it. Yeah, just leave it
leave
there.
it
I guess.
there.
And, yeah, put that under it maybe, or
stinks.
just.
Yeah. Let's,
Yeah, it smells really bad. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
All right. Okay, who's after that?
Okay, guys. So I guess time to get into the show. The meat potatoes of the show, as we like to say. So first thing we wanted to talk about tonight is something really, really big in the MeMoreTV sphere. This is a new product line that gets us super, super, super excited. And it's not often that we get to reveal something really fun and really cool. Now, this is part of the Triple Play Classic system. What is Triple Play Classic? A lot of people ask us. I've been over this 1,000 times.
Curse word detected.
What it is gaming, streaming your favorite shows, and watching yourself stream. So this would fall under the gaming category of MeMoreTV Triple Play Classic. So Sam, what can you say about this?
Oh, it was one of my biggest surprises when you and I started the Discord and saw all the Realmers pouring in. I don't know if you were as surprised as I was. I think we were almost equally surprised that there was a lot of gamers in the community.
Oh my God,
Did you
yeah.
notice that?
Yeah.
And lately, I don't know how else to put it. The gamers are exploding.
Boom.
Curse
Yes.
word
Yes.
detected.
And gamers are exploding right now. It's awesome.
And so when this
Yeah.
came to our table, this new item, this is like kind of budget gaming. A lot of people have to spend about $10,000 to $12,000 on a gamer's PC or a PlayStation's PC.
Right.
However, this is a retro gaming box.
Right.
All right.
I will say, so yes, this is called Play Me. It's called the MeMoreTV PlayMeOK Retro. Now, like Sam said, if you get a PlayStation PC or an Xbox PC, you can play a lot of retro emulators on those, and like, okay, they're kind of cool, but why spend like $5,000-$6,000 on an Xbox PC or a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 PC when you can just spend way more? I think this is only like $2,000. And you can play way better games, in my opinion. Now, yes, there's much less of them. You don't get that many.
Yeah.
But the ones that you do get are incredible. So,
They're a lot more difficult to play. They're more repetitive.
Right.
And they're just older. Some say they're less rewarding, but I think in bulk, they're super rewarding. So
Right.
this is one of those, this is a cool box. You can get it, would you say at a Target? Would you say that?
Yeah, I think you can get that at Target, but not yet. It's not on the shelves yet. Now, they have been shipped to the Target, so get in line, guys. Get right next to those big red balls right out front of Target.
Oh, yeah.
Line up behind the red balls. Get ready to go in. Start banging on the door in the middle of the night tonight, because tomorrow morning they're going to open up the doors and you can grab one. But we got one early, so I bet you're wondering, why the heck do they have a TV behind them? It's to demo the brand new MeMoreTV PlayMeOK Retro. So let's play it. Let's plug it in and play.
This is going to be
cool.
cool.
What do you say?
Yeah, so I guess, so this is the first time we used analog technology here.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to like get the microphone on it.
So let's fire it up. Now, we'll use controllers with our computers. Is that correct?
Yeah, I guess.
So we'll use our keyboards. Now, we're kind of in an awkward position here. I'm looking forward, but I'll have to look back like this when I use my controller. Now, normally this would be in front of you. Obviously, this is for the show. We want to show you guys get the best view, but these plug up to your keyboard, so we're getting ready to play. So, oh my God, I'm so excited.
Okay, let's try
We
it
get
out.
to choose our game and everything.
Let's make sure the mic's
Curse
on.
word detected.
All
Levi
right.
Fan says Gaming Pump.
Gaming pump. So I think the gamers will continue to explode at this one here.
Yeah,
so
this is going to be great. So plug this in.
Try it out.
Play me. Okay. Retro.
Cool. Okay.
Nice. Okay, start
Classic.
screen's cool.
All right, so now we're going to see the...
What the hell?
What the fuck is that?
Is this a game?
Curse word detected.
Get out of here, now! Leave,
Is this like a... What is this?
now!
What is this? What is this?
Hey! Go away.
Hello? No.
Go.
What?
Get out. Get out.
What is this? What? Turn it.
We're trying
turn
to
it
play a
off. Turn it
game.
off.
We're
Turn
trying
it
to
off.
do retro game.
Turn it off.
I'm
Turn it
talking
off.
to you.
Maybe
Get out now.
Turn it off.
retro. We're trying to do the retro game.
Go.
We're trying to do the
away.
hello. We're trying to do the retro
Go
game.
away.
Look, can we play a retro game?
Leave.
No.
Leave.
No, I don't know. We're gonna play
Now.
Go back to the main screen.
Get
Main
out.
screen.
We
Main
want to
screen.
play a retro game. Go to the main,
Main
screen.
screen.
You're trying to have some old school retro gaming.
Yeah,
time,
that's
huh?
right.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to enjoy classic pixel graphics with computer's music to match?
How did he get in this device?
Yeah.
I had it
Okay.
air gapped.
He said he's
Well, I happen to know a thing or two about this gaming habit of yours.
Okay.
All right.
Here, put your hands on mine.
All right. Maybe if we just appease him, we'll get to play the game.
You okay?
Oh, you don't feel that? I can't move my hand.
You,
No, I'm not okay.
Oh, this trick in the butt.
yeah, I turned it off. 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 Just call him up, I guess. Don't need that anymore. Okay. It's Doug.
Hello?
Hey, man. Where'd you go?
Dude, I'm sorry. I had to get out of there. I don't know what the hell just happened. That was Desktop Dave, right? That had to be Desktop Dave, right?
Well, it looked like him, but he seemed to have been surprised by us, and you got a little. You okay? I mean, where'd you go?
I was touching his hand. You didn't feel that, I guess. I felt that really hard. I was touching his hand, and I had to get out of there. I had to run. That was Desktop Dave's trick. He just played a trick hardcore on me, right? That had to be a Desktop Dave trick. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm wondering if I should just come back. I think that was Desktop Dave's trick on me.
Yeah, that's it. It's just one of his classic tricks. In fact, he even said that it was one of the oldest tricks that are in his books. So if you make your way back, we can keep the show going. Just don't let him mess with your head. We've been through this. He's an old. What do you say you come back? I mean, the Realmers are.
All right, I'm gonna come back. That was just Desktop Dave's dirty trick.
Exactly.
The crap out of me.
Let's just
He
say
scared
that.
the crap out of me, but I'm gonna come back. But he scared the crap out of me, dude.
That's okay. That's what he
All right.
does.
Do you think the Roamers will understand? I feel so bad. I just had to go.
Hey, Realmers, in the chat, why don't you say you understand? Just type you understand. Let's hear it. Type
right.
you understand.
All right,
They're
I'm coming
doing
back.
it.
I'm coming
They're
back,
doing
dude.
it.
I'm
Come
so
on back.
sorry.
Let's continue.
sorry.
We have an entire program to go through.
Okay.
Goodbye. Let's hear it. See, look at that. Oh, hey.
Oh,
That's good. That's good. All right.
I'm so sorry. Just give me a second.
We don't have to. We don't have to mess with tech toys in that same way anymore. You know, that's a little risky to do that live. A product demo like that is
Dave,
a bit risky.
Dave played a dirty trick on me, guys. I'm sorry that I had to do that. That was one of Dave's dirty tricks. Just give me a second. Okay, let's move on. Right? That's fine. That's fine. We'll move on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling better now though. That was Dave's dirty trick. That was Dave's dirty trick. That was Dave's dirty trick.
It's Dave's dirty trick.
That was just Dave's dirty.
He's messing with you. I can't quite
totally.
think of the word. There's some kind of he's messing with you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Fine. I'm good. All right, guys. Let's try to move on.
Yes.
So maybe something to help us get our. Okay. Rev says, "Wow, Dave sent my dog with attitude running as swell." Yeah. And so thank you, Rev. It's nice to hear from you. What is that number next to the super chat? It says 5. I don't know what that means. 5.
5 heart.
Thank you, Rev. So guys, maybe to help me get my mind off this and to just enjoy, this is a perfect segment to go into next. I've been wanting to do something on the show for a while to improve the quality of the show and enjoy some of the higher quality elements of live and some of the great artistry of live by displaying more artistry as well. Here's what I mean. I want to do Skeleton Realm Theater. So let's act. So guys, I want to do something more theatrical. I know that we come at you in a very authentic way. Now, this is not a podcast, but it's sort of in a podcast style where we're just being ourselves.
We slip into the pod style sometimes, and we gotta,
that's right.
We gotta be better about that.
So just to explain to you guys what this is, guys, this is not going to be us. This is going to be acting. So for some of the roamers that might be confused about what's about to happen, this is us doing a story. Now, I did write this play, so congrats to me. I did write this. We're going to go through this play and perform it for you in a theater style. Now, we do have the curtains, so why don't we act, right? So, Sam, I got you a script. So I say we stand for this as in an acting style.
Cool, and I'll remove the OTS to stop blockage, visual blockage. Cool, and you read this script. I'm so excited, but let's get into character. I'll stop breaking character, pardon.
Yes.
Okay, and how's this this music sounds kind of, how's that?
That's perfect. All right. Oh, I'm excited to be doing the showeth with thee. This episode has been incredible so far, and I desire to continue to be most wondrous.
I feeleth the same way, and I should have thought yond am eke so excited about tonight's showeth. Yond I've forgotten to want mine own garden and tend to thy chires around mine own house. This hath wrought most wondrous teen, and strife to mine own household.
Oh nay, I am sorry to heareth yond. Worry not, cousin. I'm sure thee'll figure out how to setteth everything straight once the showeth ends tonight. Then thee can maketh right the things thee hath left undone, and thy household shall beast right once more.
I'm afraid it's not yon simple. The seeth mine own house has burned down with everything I owneth inside. Grant you mercy, beast, to the Lord, yond mine own family is safe. But all those thou the cherished hast perished, and 'tis all because I was so excited about tonight's showeth. Yond I hath left the fireth underneath the kettle, unattended, all after.
Oh, there, doth not fret, cousin, for I am a wealthy sir, and hath decided at this very moment to help thee right thy errors. I shall findeth the finest builder in our landeth, and to that gent I shall payeth any amount behoveful to reconstruct thy dwelling.
Oh, Mary, thanketh thee, sir. I can't imagineth how 'twould be possible to ever repay thee. And so instead of making such a futile attempt to do so, I shall offer thee a danceth instead.
I don't like that. 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 I don't like that.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you ran off again. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm outside again.
You remember what happened last time earlier? You were running off, and remember it was just Dave's little dirty trick. Remember that?
Yeah, I really, really didn't like your dance. So I'm outside again. I ran away. Yeah. Hold on.
Sorry. Well,
oh my God. I really didn't like your dance. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
what do you say? Okay. Well, I want it. You wrote this script, and it just said it didn't say much. So I'm sorry if you come back. That's the end. That was the end of the script. So how about what do you say you come back?
Yeah, honestly, man, I feel way better that I ran away, and I'm getting perspective on everything, and I don't think it was because I was super scared of your dance, and that made me uncomfortable. Honestly, I think this is Dave's dirty trick as well.
Right, thank you. Yeah, good. Just stay grounded, and remember, Dave was just punking you before. That was the word I was trying to remember. And so why don't you come back? Remember, Dave's off. Turn the TV off. TV's off. So what do you say? You come back, and we continue the show. We have a whole program to get through here.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to come back, and that was Dave's dirty trick for sure. I'm sorry.
The chat's saying you understand.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Come on back. What do you say? Bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go. Uh-oh. Screenshot. There you are.
All right, give me a second.
Let's hear it in the chat.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry, man. Oh my God, it's like every time I just it's like I don't realize at the time, but then I get like far enough away, I start to get perspective on it, and I realize, whatever, let's move on. I don't want to actually talk about it anymore.
No, it's good. It's good. But the great script. That script was fantastic.
Yeah, hey, thanks. So so guys, claps in the chat if you enjoyed the first installment of Skeleton Realm Live Theater. We're excited about doing some more installments of that. I've got a lot of ideas, and maybe even Sam could contribute. Yeah. So guys, this is really big as well. Necromancer says, I'm pumping in my Cromer style. Sure, hello boys.
Oh yeah, this is awesome. So this is, gosh, Doug, do you remember when you first started working for MeMoreTV?
Absolutely, yeah.
Describe that moment.
Well, I remember being super excited. They paid off a lot of my debts. That was part of the deal. So I remember I was actually it was a chaotic time in my life. I was in and out of courtrooms a lot and I was looking at going to debtor's prison. But they skirted that path, and they helped me on the right way to be out of debt. And that was really just a breath of fresh air. And I don't remember much else besides that.
Well, Doug, the Realmers are going to be freaking out over this. And this is... not everyone's going to be able to pull this off, but, oh, here we go.
Yeah, so this is really cool. Yeah, let's go. So, guys, MeMoreTV is hiring. So who here has ever had a dream of working for MeMoreTV? If you've had that dream might be able to become a reality. And here's the really cool thing about MeMoreTV's hiring process. Now, Sam and I didn't have to go through this because we were hired before they implemented this, but since then we have had to take this test, and our scores did not affect our job. It did not affect our job, but it did affect our pay. So I was actually docked a lot on my pay because of my low scores, but luckily I did not lose my job based on my low scores. However, I know that the Realmers are super bright, super smart, and so I know they're going to do super well on the MeQ test, guys. So this test is your MeQ, and this is available for anybody to do now. Is it right?
Yeah, the URL is not on screen, but it is meqtest.me. So
I'll put it in the...
Type that in the chat, meqtest.me. And
meqtest. Oh my gosh.
And Doug and I, luckily, we...
meqtest.me.
Yes, meqtest.me. And you go there, and you're going to want to just take the test. They're looking for probably in the high 190s, I'm assuming, 190.
Yeah, so this is a cream of the crop, guys. You got to have a high MeQ to work at MeMoreTV. So we wanted to demo it here. And Sam, you want to pull it up? We'll start to demo it.
Yeah, let me pull it up here. So simple as that. meqtest.me. Here we go. So pretty exciting here. Yeah, here it is.
Pull up on your phone. Let's check it out.
So you go to the URL, and there's a classic grid here. And
that is cool.
It moves around, so you start inputting the thing. Doug, you want to try it out? So you just input the proper. So you,
I don't like that. I really don't like that. I really don't like that.
No.
I really don't like that. I really don't like that.
Stop. Oh, you're doing it again. Jeez. There's music on the test. That's one of the perks a lot of employers don't have. Hey.
Hey, I'm outside again.
Yeah, you ran off. We were just doing the MeMoreTV test, you know? Part of the hiring.
I really didn't like it when I saw it. I really needed to run when I saw it.
Yeah, well, we don't have to keep doing it. We can move on to the next segment. But it just... You remember when you first ran off, it was just Dave's little dirty trick. Remember that?
Yeah, I'm actually realizing now probably it's Dave's dirty trick again, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. And then after that, it was the same thing. So,
all right.
What do you say you come back, bud, and we finish the show? I mean, we got a whole program to get through, and everyone's saying you understand.
I'm just really scared that if I come back, I'm going to go outside again.
Well, hey, how about this? You come back and you try your best.
All right.
What do you say?
Yeah, all right. I'm coming back now.
All right, there we go. Come back. Bye.
All right, I'm sorry.
There we go.
I'm back. All right, guys, I'm sorry about that. I'm back.
Anyways, yeah, submit your scores if you submit your test and share it, like...
Oh, my God.
I know it's a job application. Those aren't usually very fun, but share it on the Discord. If you get... try to get 190, I think, is like the lower average.
Yeah, 190 is, they say, is good. For me to keep my my old salary, I would have had to get at least 100, and I was at like 80, 75, 80. I think I was 76.
Good job.
Yeah, so I kept my job. And it didn't matter how low you got because I was grandfathered in, so I could have got 0 and kept my job. So
yeah, I mean, we have a media job. These are tech positions they're looking for, not actors, theater kind of stuff.
Okay, guys, so let's move along. Sorry, it's such a long show tonight, isn't it?
Is it? Cool. Well, let's throw on some music and move and blast through.
So, guys, this dawned on us this morning, both of us at the same time. We'll say it together. I'm so effed.
Curse word detected.
Effed.
I'm so effed. So this morning, Sam and I had our morning phone call. We always do. We both wake up at about 6 a.m. We call each other at 6:10. One of us calls each other at 6:10. And we just talk about our day. We talk about our dreams, what we dreamed the night before. And we just get into the day. It's a great ritual to get into the day. And what did we say this morning at the same time? I'm so effed. Nice. Good job.
Thanks.
So we said that together and we thought, you know what? That's something to get real with the Roamers about tonight. We can talk about on the show, which will be kind of showing the raw side of life of us style. So let's talk about some of the crap we got to deal with.
Curse word detected.
Yeah, so a lot of people know that, my little dowel, the picture that I'm working on here with Jorm, I just have a soul-crushing deadline tonight. Basically, I have to do it because it's due in the morning. It's ideally, a deadline would be EOD, end of day. But when they throw them in the morning, it makes it worse because that basically means the night before. And basically, Jorm's been recording his director's commentary constantly every round of dailies, and so we have to do VFX roughs all the time, and now I have to turn all of those final, even though, anyways, I'm just so effed, man.
I'm always confused with end of day. I always think was EOD when I'm thinking it's end of dawn. End of dawn would be around 10 a.m.
In this case, it is, yeah. Well, anyways, it feels good to get it off.
But then I say
chest.
end of dawn. Sometimes at my office, end of dawn actually means, it's funny. It's like, have you ever seen a sand.
An hourglass. Yeah.
My boss implemented back in the day a system called End of Dawn, which he's called EOD, which was the Dawn soap in our shared kitchen. Is a shared kitchen at the office, and whenever the Dawn soap ran out, that's when everything was due. And so we were like, oh, end of dawn, I get it, 10 a.m. And then he said, it means when the Dawn soap runs out. So we had about 6 months to do, we were making posters, and we had 6 months to do one poster. So that was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, and good luck just squirting that down the drain. He will catch you.
I know, he'll catch you, because I'm like, dude, I'm tired of not doing any work and getting paid. So we would squirt the Dawn out, and then he'd always pull one out of his pocket. I got more. Right? Okay, so I got something to say that really is
get it off your chest, my friend.
Annoying to me and concerning me this day is that Negative Thought Fest 2024 is tomorrow, and I'm a panel speaker. So just when I thought I had some of my negative thoughts under somewhat of control, I know that I'm so flawed I can't control my negative thoughts as hard, but I thought I was making headway. And here I come to find I'm about to be on a panel for Negative Thought Fest, so I'm gonna have to bring all those up for the whole year, think about them again, and tell them to everybody. But then I thought, hey, you know what? That might be a good way to get those out, and maybe that'll help me with some of those thoughts. Almost like a therapy. See, I do a therapy style with a large crowd.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how does that feel? Good to get off your chest, right? When things come
it's
off
good,
chest,
yeah.
it feel good, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so effed, however, because the thing about getting things off our chest is that it doesn't actually affect how effed we are, because to try to get out of work, I joined the Army and then joined the Navy to try to avoid the Army from that. But now I'm essentially triple booked myself, and so I'm fucked, frankly, for lack of a better word. Pardon me, but I don't like saying the F word.
Curse word detected.
Please hush. So that kind of, so I can kind of relate to that in some way, because I became the highest ranking general of the United States Army and then forgot how to perform war. Oh. So, might want to know how to do that if you're the general of the Army. That might be one of the part of the job description that you might not want to forget that.
Yeah, it's quite important. Speaking of inadequate performance at job, I started breeding beagles without buyers for the pups.
You're just counting your chickens before they hatch.
Exactly. Now, and I was my budget for food for the dogs was all caught up in selling them, so now it's kind of an issue with that. So I feel a bit effed to that degree. What about you? Doug? Do it one more time, one more call, and then we just can't be doing this every single
Hey,
time.
I'm outside again.
Yeah, I know. You ran off again. Remember, it's Dave's dirty trick. You got to just practice some kind of self-control or something. You can't be getting caught up in Dave's dirty trick like this. You're really affecting the show. It's affecting the rhythm and the flow of the program, of which we have an entire program for tonight. So if you can...
I know. All right, I'm coming back. I know it's Dave's trick. I'm sorry, dude. I'm coming back, okay?
You can't. All right. Just.
All right.
The chat says you understand. All right.
I'm coming back.
Goodbye.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, sorry guys. All right, that time I was like halfway out the door. I knew that it was Dave's dirty trick, but I kept going because the energy just propelled me. So now I think I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to understand what it is more. So maybe I'll be, I'm just going to try to remember that. This is tough. This is tough when Desktop Dave really sets his sights on you. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bear it in mind. Take it easy.
Okay, so
What's up?
drastic changes need to be made right now. This is really, really serious. Now, I've brought this up a lot before on the show, and I've voiced these concerns with some of the MeMoreTV executives too, and I've voiced them with you over and over, and with some of the Realmers. I'm gonna be honest, I've voiced them with some of the Realmers.
What's the problem here?
There are certain elements of the show that cannot remain the same. They have to change, and they need to change now!
Curse word detected.
And I've made it now. And I had a list that was pretty long. I had a long ass list.
Curse word
Excuse my
detected.
language. I had a long list, and I whittled it down to 3 things, if you can believe that. 3 things that I think if we changed about the show would mean the total difference. It would change everything, and it would make the show good and appropriate for how we want it to be.
All right. Well, let him.
So let's run
rip.
through them. So number 1, Sam needs to be standing from now on, 24/7 for the whole show. You need to stand. You sitting is creating sort of a slacker vibe on the show. We don't want to do a slacker vibe. We're not slacker style here. We're on fire. We're energetic and ready to give a great show. And standing shows that. So stand up. I said now. Stand, dude. I said now.
I have equal say.
I said now. Stand. So that's gonna make the show a little bit more on our toes, ready. You know what I mean? I bet you already feel better, like the energies in the rooms are higher. So you're gonna be standing for the whole show. Now here's something else, okay? Go next.
Okay. Well, I can hardly reach my arm's length.
You need to be smiling for the show. Happiness, big smile, smile. Show me your smile. And stand and don't sit. So Sam needs to be smiling too. Look at this, getting better already. Look at that, he looks beautiful. Now we're almost there. I can already feel like we're almost there. This is great. Guys, what do you think? This show is way better now. He's standing and he's smiling. This is awesome. So, one more thing, Sam, and this is a big one. It's hard for me to tell you this as a friend, dude. Go to the next one. You need to be smelling better. You need to smell better for me. And that's more for me. I know the roamers can't smell through the screen. Maybe some of them can with some of this crazy technology going on now. But this is kind of for me, because when I smell you and you don't, and I'm not saying that you even smell bad. You just smell a way that I don't want you to. I want you to smell the way I want you to.
Okay.
And so in order to achieve that, and this isn't about you taking a shower using deodorant, because you're a very clean man and you don't have a negative smell. Your smell is just wrong. So I'm gonna right the wrong right now, and we're gonna get you smelling super good. So I brought some of this perfume. You smell perfect the way I want you to now. Oh my gosh. And I don't want to smell this way, so I'll be washing that off, but I need you to smell that way. So let me just get a smell. Stay standing and stay smiling. Oh God. I don't like that smell. I don't like that smell anymore. I don't like that smell. 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 Ah!
I'm not going to call him this time. He's gone, and so he did this 4 or 5 times. So whatever. Wants to make the show better, but he runs away like that, so whatever. Screw him. Oh, well, okay, hold on. He's calling me. Oh, dude, my back is killing me on this. What's up?
Hey, man, I called you this time, and that took a lot of courage of me.
Yeah, it's a little different this time. Where'd you go?
I'm outside again like before, but this time when I was running, I had a really big realization about everything, including Dave's trick and the show to match.
Well, let it rip, brother. What'd you...
Brother, things had to change. We had to change everything about the show, or our ratings would continue to suffer. It's just that, well, I wasn't ready for the changes. And I miss my friend, and I miss the way it used to be. Now I'm terrified of my friend and the way he looks and smells on the show. The truth is, I realized that Desktop Dave's fear that he put in me was amplified by being scared of the way you looked and smelled. So how about we go back to how it was before, and I come back and go back to before and be no longer scared of multiple style things.
Okay, so I can stop the thing you had me do? All the 3 things?
Yeah, dude, I'm coming back. Just go back to normal, okay? You think the Romans will understand?
They are saying, I see one you understand. Oh, I see another one. Yeah, they understand.
All right, I'm coming back.
All right. Oh.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
So sorry.
Put your mic on.
Yeah, let me get ready.
Oh, gosh, my back. That was difficult.
I'm sorry I made you do that, man.
I'm up for anything as long
Look,
as it potentially improves the show.
Dude, I need to say something. I couldn't articulate myself perfectly over the phone, but I just wanted to say, man, I realized that making you want to change like that, changing the way you smell, the way you stand and behave with your facial features, and as meaning your smile.
Yes.
That was really an extension of the fear that Desktop Dave had put in my heart, and I'm so sorry about that. And it's cool that we have that flashback memories.
Yeah, I know.
That goes recorded, and then once it goes recorded, it's in the database, so it's not alive anymore. But when it was shown, it was live, and so then when it goes played back, it's actually a recording. So we call that a memory on the show, and we love our memories, right?
Yeah. When we don't look at the monitors, sometimes things slip right past us. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
Whoa,
oh my gosh!
whoa,
Oh my gosh! Don't
whoa.
drop that! Don't drop that! Gosh, dude. All right.
Well, that does bring us to the final point of the show, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is pretty big.
But we're almost there. This is SRL homework, guys. So this is really cool. So let's get some more upbeat music because we don't want to be sad anymore. We're going to talk about something really cool.
We'll do school stuff.
No, it's fine, yeah. So guys, this is huge. We teamed up with education.com for this episode to bring you SRL homework. Now guys, if you head over to education.com and browse some of these workbooks, you will find the Skeleton Realm Live workbooks on education.com. This was huge. MeMoreTV, education.com, and Skeleton Realm Live. A match made in heaven.
Curse word
right?
detected.
Yes.
So guys, the homework for tonight is worksheets 1 through 26, numbers 8 through 16, 23 through 55, 88, and 90. Then you're going to want to do worksheets 32 and 33. That's numbers 1 through 4, 23, 44, 80 through 99, and 101. Then you can move on worksheets 58 to 63, which is numbers 1 through 99, 101 through 108, 200 through 258. Then finally, we're going to do worksheets 88 and 98, which is numbers 16 through 207, 209, 215, and 233. So that's due next Wednesday, which is February 7th. That's a zine episode. So if you go to education.com, you'll find the Skeleton Realm workbooks and navigate to those worksheets and questions and do those by next week. And we'll grade them and we'll give them back. So this is such a cool initiative that we're teaming up with education.com. How cool is that?
Such a good site. So exciting.
That is awesome. And so finally, we want to have one more point to make tonight. which was something really cool and exciting. And some of the keen roamers probably already know this just by watching the episode, or they have an inkling of what they just witnessed, which was a first in history, actually. The show tonight, guys, was written by a horse. A horse wrote this episode.
Incredible.
And the horse's name, I do have the horse's name. The horse's name was Bume.
Oh, Bume.
B-Y-U-M-E, Bume. I think that's Nordic, Norwegian, or Swedish. Bume. So Bume, the horse, the name is irrelevant to me. What's cool is that a horse was able to do that. And some of the equipment involved, maybe we'll do some bonus content on the Patreon or something. Some of the equipment involved with Bume to input some of that information onto the computer, into the Google Doc to make sure that the
keyboard involved was just a massive, beautiful thing. A feat.
That itself was an incredible piece of engineering. So,
operated foot.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the episode being written by Bume? And what grade do you give Bume? Do you give him 100%? Or do you give him a 50 or something even lower or something even higher? Maybe he gets extra credit. Maybe Bume gets a 105 or a 110 up into those higher 100 levels.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. So guys, we had a lot of fun tonight. And we'll be back on Wednesday next week, which is the 7th of February. It's going to be super fun. I will ask, guys, hit that like button, smash that like button, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the show. If you're new with us, come and join the Discord. That link is in the description. Come and join the Patreon for $5 a month. You get so many hours of bonus podcast content. It's really fun. We're going to do another podcast after the show tonight that's live. It's a live classic podcast style that we have a lot of fun. It's called the Paters Pod. So if you don't want to do that, though, just subscribe and like the video. Follow us on Instagram as well as TikTok to match. It's called Skeleton Rub It. You can search it there as well. Go to the shop at shop.skellypedia.org. You can buy this hat I'm wearing and this hoodie as well for the winter season, as well as many other treats and this mug as well. So guys, thank you so much for joining us, and I'll give my good friend Sam here the last
this,
word.
Bruno Elias says that I know brewing, and he didn't write this. He's illiterate. That's why it's remarkable.
Right, that's why it's cool. So you missed the whole point, but that's okay. I'll explain. Maybe I didn't explain it well enough, but guys, we got to go and do the Paters podcast. So thank you so much for joining us, and good night to you all.